Rivers. I love this game. I've only played it fully once, and I got one ending. I love the way... Yeah, I turned on sound. I have my lights on because, Benjamin, I ain't taking that advice. I ain't taking it. All I remember at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. I hope you all enjoy the narration. That blood. That house. Where was I? Oh, damn. There was a blue body lying on the floor. Who was it? I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. Kitty, kitty. The desk had a computer and some papers on it, and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Hold on. Okay, okay. Yeah, today's my first day of break. How you been, dude? Sorry, people, I had to go to the bathroom. Yes! Receipts, pens, and a blurry photos. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? I really shouldn't have been going through this stuff. Getting my fingerprints everywhere. Blood on the wall, it smelled fresh. And sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. Quit stomping, dude! You're gonna get caught easily. Was that my heartbeat? Okay, the body's still there. That's good. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. Shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs. Try to find a way out. The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. It seems like the owner of the house really knew the area. There were scribbles of all kinds of random scraps of paper and notes about some kind of water tower. They mean the one by the old train yard. Probably. I don't want to spoil. Is that my heartbeat? Me no likey. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. How long had this been here, rotting? The man upstairs didn't look like he'd been dead a long time. I all enjoy my narration. A black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife. I guess there was no reason for me to keep this, did I take it? Rule number 1. Take everything. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. I think I realized something. Whenever I move, my heart beats. I know there's obvious footsteps, but you can hear a pop-bump, pop-bump. A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic, but exhausted. Did I free it? Yes, be a peaceful man. I do! My heart does beat! A collection of rusty tools. They seem like they use... These look like they'd seen a lot of use, and were caked in damp, smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? This was an odd place to keep yard tools. What would they have been used for here? A photo similar to the old one I picked up. It had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Yes. It depressed smoothly into a wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Something must have opened somewhere. How do I... Quit thumping. We explore everywhere. That man died in the hallway. Why was the blood doing here? That's a good question. The man's face looked like the man in the photo I had found. I probably killed him. Benjamin Rivers, you have outdid yourself, my friend. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn. There was mud caked all over my shoes. Had I been sleepwalking again? Was that how I got to that house? The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped down to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning, or him. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. Seems odd that the tray had been left there, considering how clean the rest of the bathroom was. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Was that a gun? The door was taped and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guess it led to the kitchen. The switch on the wall appeared to have unlocked the door. That was that sound? The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I found a way out. Must have been left alone. I had to think of another option. Okay, that kind of sus. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Keycard. Locker. Last one, I promise. Didn't make much sense at the time. Smell of old dishes and moldy food was dizzying. Hi there, mouse friend. The box looked heavy. Maybe I found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Yes. Heaved the box forward, and it finally gave. There was a ladder going underground. Where the box was, a dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Oh god, I love the transitions! I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. I guess I'm not going back. Those boxes would have allowed. God dang. Footprints in dirt looked like more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Whatever this place was, it was obviously used a lot. Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rain station. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the past few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house! What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. The guy upstairs must have done this. But what was his interest in the water tower? Some of the markings matched the scribbles I saw on the bookshelf upstairs. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first. I needed to see what else was down there. I knew I needed to take a look around. A work table, covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Rule number 2. Always have a weapon. I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Emergency meeting! I knew I needed to take a look around. Excuse me! It was so dark down there. And the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? The desk looked old and was caked in grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper, covered with what looked like names. They were scratched down, and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. I take the fourth name as Rachel. First name, I think, would be Heather. None of it made any sense to me. Nothing about Rachel or me was written there. Maybe I need to keep looking. There looked like to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked gold. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. It looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? I wondered what I had found if I had dug deeper. Hell no to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Some kind of homemade rack, slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? The smell in that room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. Rusted hooks, like the kind you'd find in a butcher hung from the ceiling. They looked pitted and worn from heavy use. That man upstairs, did he do this? I was getting more nauseated the longer I looked there. I stayed there. I felt sick and weak, like I haven't eaten in days. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. Slight fumes that still emanated from the cans made me dizzy. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. The place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. Did something change? Did something change, perhaps? This box of... Bruh. Alright, then. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. Why the hell were they doing there? If I was scared before, I was terrified now. Why were there photos of our house there? And these clothes? Was that why I was there? I checked my back pocket and realized my wallet was missing. Did I come to that house or did somebody bring me? I should check the body. See if the jerk stole from me. See if the dead guy stole from me. That would be a smart idea, right? Do you want your ship, dude? Bird? Burbs? Bats. Scooby-Dooby-Doo! I remembered noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Excuse me? There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes. Maybe if a rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. That's a body. Hold on, actually. I had the rope now. It must have been a use for it around somewhere. I don't like that whispering, dude. Alright, I'm changing my headphone audio to chat audio. Because I'm getting freaked out. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? No. What else could I do? I had to find a way out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, god damn it. You know what? You know what? I have a handgun. I have a handgun. And I probably have bullets somewhere. Because I assume I killed people. That's why I feel like after I complete the game, I said not to kill myself, even though there was an option. Yes. I could hear a faint hum. And the smell from before started to get worse. The ladder was too high to reach. I must have tried to find a way out from where I was. A bunch of old newspapers we'd pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out. Danger due to Caden. I wanted nothing more than to get out of there. Did I go for the door? You betcha. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best if I hadn't jumped. The ache of my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least, though, I'd found the old handgun. It seemed to work. And from the smell that had been used already, I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there. Though so high up, bet it must have been a sore landing. Perhaps that's why my leg hurts. There was dirt on the ground, it looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. And there was some weird dirt on my own shoes. My leg ached just thinking about it. That's how we got hurt. Disgusting, it was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. It looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yes. I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyways. I did not want to keep digging through this mess. Ooga booga, you been spooked! I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was it? What was that? Kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? It's always good to have a melee weapon in case your ranged weapon is out of ammo, so yeah. I slipped the knife into my boot since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need this? Yeah. There's a rusty ladder stuck into the water. It would smell disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Fuck that. If I could turn this water valve to shut the flow. Did I turn it? Wasn't sure, but... If I could turn this water valve to shut off the water flow. Did I turn it? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go back and see what the heck that noise was. The door was locked. There was a musty smell coming from inside. Oh, come pick me up, I'm scared. Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. I thought the water valve could turn... If I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Yes. The valve is still active. Did I turn it again? Yep. And yes. Door was locked. Dang it. Did not want to go back into... There has to be a key here. There has to be a key here somewhere. There has to be a key in here somewhere. I look like there's a small metal key left. Yes. I don't know, probably the locked door. A door. The door was locked. Wait, you're telling me that's not how I open it? What? Fuck. The fuck? I thought that was what would work. I guess not. Safety posture was definitely seen better days. How old was this facility? Door was locked. is everything interesting locked? Found another dead body. Sewer worker. Yes! There was a security camera in the room. There must have been. Hey, yeah, boy, now you thinking. Use the key ring to unlock the door. The shelf was full of security tapes. It was strictly organized, covered in dust. It looked like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. There was a dusty TV.
Another step.
That's pretty freaky. I'm gonna regret that, ain't I? One of them seemed to fit. Collection of steel liquor bottles covered the floor. The wall was littered with dozens of old Fuck! Why? Why the fuck do you hate me? I fucking jumped. Okay, I'm plugging my headphones. Alright, I'm back. My mom just got home. However, I noticed a series of fresher looking paper covered in tiny notes scribbled and diagrams. Looked like someone had been leafing through old ledges, looking for something to name, perhaps. Alright, I just got an achievement called Escape Route. Eraser, end your story in the kitchen, a warm place, end your story in the bathroom. Like it never even happened. Pick up nothing at all. And escape potential travel plans.
Hey.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I want you to...
Hey. I have a feeling that I might have done something bad. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course! I found those tunnels had similar locations marked in notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower, even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? His recognition of that place seemed sad somehow, but also ominous. The old train was ripped open. I must have shot something. I see you, eyes. This must have been the entrance to the forest. Dry picnic tables set. So I tried to read the names and marks from the knife I found. Did I? Yeah. That's a simple design tool into the wood. R plus H. I felt like a teenager defacing the table. Read some of the other names and notes. Table's surface. Rytron. K.U.M.A.R. Coomer. Uncle Phil. Henry. Daniel. Henry and Daniel. Those are two of the names. Davy D and Jenny. Seems like the table had seen a lot of use over those years. The path ended. Oh. Maybe there was another option. Oh, I saw something. It's a rock! It's not a boulder! It's a rock! Trampled into the dirt. I brushed off and I was surprised to see it was my credit card. Yes, I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could buy my driver's license too. Yeah, I sure hope. There was a fire pit there. So camp chairs are on the ground. Grammy's sink had a small patch and looked almost clean. There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink did work. There was a damp smelling plank. I'm gonna hear a thumpy thump, ain't I? There was some personal effects shoved back in. Yes, it said cheap dollar store notebook was a page after worn page of names and lists. None of it seemed to make sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose. Rachel. Rachel. Her name was the last on the list and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the stamp in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. Were all these names? Those two teenagers aren't dead. 28 stab wounds. Deal with it. I like Detroit Become Human. Alright. Two bodies. two young women were half dug into a hasty, shallow grave between trees. The younger... I'm playing a horror game, why would you sneak up on me?
Because it's funny. Okay.
You're lucky I don't check our home phone at you. My mother just scared me half to death. The younger looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. They deserved better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? Yes, I tried to cover them a bit more, and I closed the younger woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt like I had to do something. It's called You Respect the Dead, my friend.
Hey.
I wondered now if they had a phone or something at the campsite. Maybe I could call for help. Olivia, effing. The inside of that tent was suffocating. Why did I go back here? It's alright, people. I'm not lost. Trust me. Okay, maybe I am. I couldn't stop thinking about those poor girls. Couldn't figure out on the map here where their camp's site was. The police would have to search again in the daylight. I finally found the exit once I left. I knew I never wanted to return there. Gotta find their campsite. Try find something. There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink did work. It's all covered in dirt and filth. I need to try and find I need to find the campsite. The forest started to thin out a bit, and through the trees I could make out parts of the town beyond. In the first hints of light, the mysteries of the forest were behind me, but I could still feel them on my neck like a warm breath. Those girls I had found. Someone had taken them from her campsite and had murdered them. It's the same person who had left that odd notebook. I was even more eager to get somewhere safe, to find a way to reach Rachel. Don't worry, Rachel, I'm coming for you, baby! As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The planet was closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Who's out there? I saw that! Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. We'll explore this later. I found the body of a security guard, just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood from some kind of head wound. I wondered, was his flashlight his? I saw the blunt wound on the guard's head. Looked again at the flashlight I was carrying. Oh no, please. I must have beat his head in with the fella. Dug into the ground was cracked old watch. First my wallet, now this. Did I retrieve my watch? Yes. Okay, I know I'm being followed now. Fuck. One of those lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around, like someone had been looking for something. One more. Door was locked shut and there was... I'm being followed. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained the old clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to from the guys that worked here, to and from. One of them was was to Norman, as one of the older guys on the line. Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every day now and then. Not anymore. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I could say the same about me. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. That woman's photo. I knew I had to get back to Rachel to find out what happened. It was shut tight. There was a rusty-looking cart slot outside. Power panel. The old break table. Door had been hastily barred up. Find a crowbar. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that. My head ached, and I recalled last time Norman, Rachel, and I all had lunch together. I just seemed so much more at ease when we all hung out. Utility shelf. Yes. That kind of sus. That's kind of sus, not gonna lie. Okay, so I have a claw hammer, a knife, and a gun. I struck with the hammer at the old wooden boards, came apart easily. After I removed the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. I threw it on the ground! There was a mess of empty booze bottles. But bad memories. I'm regretting something, ain't I? She's dead, isn't she? I killed her, didn't I? The locker was a complete mess. And at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yes. Slipped the key card into my pocket. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Then I pushed the switch. Bring it on, I got a gun. I heard that. I don't like that sound. Bomb with ventilation hatch. There was a crumpled up letter on the floor that had been crunched down heavily. It was hard to make out. I tried to read the letter, yes. Most of the letter was finally scratched out what looked like to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was, need to. Just don't. Drinking. Need. Norman. Was Norman writing this too? I stepped out of the factory. Glad to be rid of its smell, of its memories. I stopped thinking about the room with the bottles in it. It's that guard I found while drinking there. I found Norman. I couldn't tell where I was. Fuck. I missed something. Oh, I'm limping more. Garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food in slick black bags. It was my driver's license. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Excellent! And entered Norman's place. This was back to a store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for a faint sound of a television. What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats hung on a rack. That was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What was this doing here? What were you doing with all these? I was cheated on. I must have killed Norman. What is this? TV still flickering. No, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. His face and shirt were covered in blood, like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were shock, well, they were already dying. Norman, what's Rachel doing here? Why did you have her cold? Norman, maybe you deserved that. You probably did. So I'm Norman. I was there. I killed Norman. I killed Norman, didn't I? killed Norman because he was cheating, because my wife was cheating on me with him. Continued to take horrible turn after turn. It had been weeks since I last seen Norman, but to find him like that. I'm sorry to break this to you. Your wife's been cheating on you. This wasn't my house. Neighbor's local post box. The envelope was addressed to Norman. Norman, I'm sending this to you. I was cheated on. I killed my wife because she was cheating on me.
Tyler,
What?
what the hell are you saying?
I'm playing a horror game. Had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me. And it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. Blood. Held my breath as I approached our back door. I was terrified to step inside. The house was painfully quiet. The only sound, my own breathing, ragged and strained. The white sludge by. The door of power was off. I remembered having breakfast here on this very table. Say yesterday or sometime before. I ain't entering that yet. There were old Christmas decorations in the box. Garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There's a dirty old key here. Did I take the key? Yes. I beat in someone's head with it, didn't I? We're lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful cloth-footed bathtubs. Wait a minute. Where's the line supposed to be? Okay, the time I completed this, Rachel was in the bathtub. She isn't there. What? like to remember. Secret documents. Open the safe. There's a safe. Safe is out office safes on the floor. Maybe I had left it somewhere. Robes. I'm gonna find how to open that safe. Oh shit. Eraser. Secret documents, a warm place, and like it never happened. Like it never even happened. On our left. Home is dedicated to my wife Nancy. Watch your back. Benjamin? Benjamin, that's kind of sus. Okay. We are going to unlock the safe. I'm just streaming it because I want to stream myself finishing the game completely. I'm on my third sitting, just completed the second. I'm gonna try to unlock the safe and end the story in the bathroom. I was talking to my friend Chaos. How to unlock the safe in home. Location for the safe code in home. Home walkthrough. Home complete walkthrough by Benjamin Rivers. That's probably what I have to do. I need to figure out how to unlock the safe. Secret documents, green. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm stupid. Because I am actually able to do it. We're not gonna complete the game by not... Uh-oh. Game froze. Oh, there we are.